Hey, I'm Victoria DeGrew, owner of Full House and Wellness. Welcome. Thanks for joining me today for this workout. We're combining HIIT, 45 seconds of work time, 15 seconds of rest time, with the EMOM sort of back-to-back sort of training. So we're not going to go for a certain number of reps. We're going to work for work time, and then we're going to immediately repeat for 3 completions. 7 exercises, 3 completions with your warm-up. With your cool down and the workout, you're looking at about 25 minutes. Let's start moving side to side. Pump the arms. Make sure you take time to warm up. Even if you're going to have a short workout, take about 10% of the workout time. You're going to work out for 30 minutes. Give yourself at least 3 to warm up. Push and pull. Heels towards the back side. Good. Try to really extend as you reach forward. Good. Hip circles. Make sure you're moving front to back, side to side, including rotation, including exercises for the upper body, the lower body, and the core in your warm-up. It's a great opportunity to do some demo moves like shallow squats and lunges, which we're going to do now. Squat. Hips planted, feet planted above hips and shoulder width apart. Hips go back and down, heels stay planted, and knees are tracking over toes. Good. Step wide, let's do a side lunge. Side to side, pause in the middle. Make sure those heels stay planted. Make sure the knees stay tracking over toes. Good. Remember neutral spine alignment throughout this workout. Ears, shoulders, hips in line. We're also going to make sure we're keeping the core engaged. And we're working with our breathing. You want to exhale where tension is the greatest. For example, if you're squatting, that's going to be when you're pressing to stand. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you press to stand. Good. A few neck circles, both directions. A few shoulder rolls. Take it back, make it big. Take it to the front. Good. Open it up and then get that rotation in. Warming up the obliques and the sides. Good. I want you to take a nice wide stance, and I want you to reach toward the opposite foot. Stand tall between each tap. Go for a couple more. One more each side. Good. Bring your feet together. Roll down. Touch your toes. Then roll back up. One vertebrae at a time. Give a nice stretch in that lower back and in your hamstrings as well. Good. We're going to start at the top with a front lunge with a trunk twist. If you have some weights, grab them. If you need to go grab them, go get some and grab some water and clear some space. Here we go. Lunge forward, rotate towards the front leg. Press back and switch sides. If you're holding weight, keep them nice and close towards the body. Not extended out. You don't want to strain your back. Good. Work with your breathing. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you rotate, and then press back up to stand. Remember, we're working 45 seconds, resting for 15, and then we're going to immediately repeat so that we can get a total of 3 sets for each exercise. Almost there. Good. Take a break. Some of the exercises are just straightforward. You might be doing squats for 45 seconds, taking a rest, and then repeating. Others, you might get a couple of combo combined moves, and then mix it up just a little bit. If you find you're in an exercise and you are hating it, that's a good opportunity to challenge yourself and to push yourself through it. If it's not because of injury, if you're not feeling unwell, then don't quit. Sometimes the important aspect of a workout is the mental challenge and growth, not just the physical. Exercise is not just good for strong heart, lungs, and muscles and bones, but it's also important for other aspects of your health. Your mental health, your stress management, your processing, and mental clarity. Good. Take a break. One more repeat coming up. And then we'll move into the next exercise. Take a few deep breaths. Get a quick sip of water if you need to. Then let's get back to it. Make sure your heel stays planted in that forward leg. Ideally, you're not resting your knee on the floor. Good, you're gonna work at your own pace. You're gonna go down as low as you comfortably can. You're gonna work with control. Be intentional, be engaged. Think about what you're doing, how you're moving. You wanna work in a way that's safe and effective for you. So that means you shouldn't just check out when it comes time to your workout. Keep at it. You may have about 10 seconds. You got this. Couple more lunges. Good. Here we go. And done. Put the weights aside. Next exercise is a bit more cardio focused. We have a scissor legs. You're gonna hop for 4, then a cross check. 1 and 2, then back. So switching back and forth. 4, scissor legs, and cross check. Scissor legs, cross check. Scissor legs, cross check. Good. Keep at it. If you need to modify, you can tap, tap, modify jumping jack. Or you can tap back, back, modify jumping jack. Keep at it. Good. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself. Do the higher impact, higher intensity version, and then switch it up if you need to. Woo! Take that rest. Move around a little bit. Make sure you don't just completely stop. You want to keep that blood circulating. It's okay to work slower as the rounds repeat and you start to fatigue. Give yourself permission to do what you need to so that you can keep moving. If that means marching, then march. If you need to just do a little step touching, then step touch. Good, remember, it can be tap tap, modified jumping jack, or back tap, modified jumping jack. Keep at it 16 seconds. Keep breathing, keep moving. Almost there. Take your rest. Woo! That one's a good one. It's got you moving in all kinds of directions. Challenging the core, getting that lower body. Good. One last time. Here we go. Try to keep your landing soft. Don't pound the floor. Guard your knees. Guard those ankles. Keep moving. Keep breathing. You got it. Hang in there. Good. So close. And rest. Woo. We have squat and press coming up. I should have pointed this out. You probably want to use your medium set of weights as the rep count is pretty high. So light to medium. Here we go, squat and press. Weights on the shoulders. Squat, pressing up and overhead. You might want to grab a couple sets of weights. Maybe you're not feeling challenged enough. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you come to stand and press overhead. Good, keep at it. Knees are tracking over toes. Heels stay planted. 10 seconds. Couple more reps. Almost there, don't quit. Go for 1. Good, take a breather. Again, don't completely stop moving. Get a quick sip if you need to. Do a little step touching. Take some deep breaths. Here we go, round 2. Second set here. Press to stand. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Keep that chest lifted as you squat down. I chose light weights this time. That's just the mood I'm in today. And I'm glad I did. Because I can feel these reps building. I can feel that burn in my shoulders. Time for a couple more reps. Go for one. Take your rest. Let those shoulders relax. Maybe you want to shake it out. Gentle stretch each side. Get yourself situated. Third and final set here. Nice and controlled movement. I'll say it again. Be engaged. Be aware of how you're moving. Think about how you're moving or how you should be moving. If you prefer, you can drop the weights to the side when you squat down. Curl up and press. That's another option, 10 seconds, a few more reps. Good, go for one more. There's time. Good, have a breather, weights aside. Take a few deep breaths. You will need to get the weights again as we go into a high row, low row combo. You're gonna hinge. You're gonna open it up and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Then you're gonna rotate the hands toward the body and draw it back. Here we go. You can be in a hinge position or in a split leg stance. Both work. Good. Work with your breathing. Remember the rotation. We're targeting the upper back in those high rows. Your rhomboids, your lower trapezius. And then we're working the lats and the lower mid back. Good, maintain neutral spine alignment, ears, shoulders, hips in line, cores engaged. Let yourself rest. This might be where you want a heavier set of weights. The back muscles are larger group than in the shoulders and tend to be stronger. Of course, there are injuries which might make that not the case for you. Hinge and start. So you might want to try this with heavier sets. But again, we're doing 3 rounds, 3 sets here. You're going to get in a lot of reps, and the reps will build. You can also engage the muscles, so really actively squeeze those muscles as you move through the range of each exercise. Really squeeze those shoulder blades together in those high rows. I promise you, you will feel it. You will feel it. Almost there. There's time for a couple more reps. Time still on the clock here. Don't stop yet. Good. Take your breather. Whew. Stretch it out. Again, you can put those weights down. If you want to do a quick stretch in the shoulders and the upper back. And then we're going to come back at it for our third and final set here. Here we go. Remember neutral spine alignment, ears, shoulders, hips in line. You have a hinge going here. The more you hinge, the more you work against gravity. You can add some intensity that way. Keep that core engaged. Keep breathing as you move. Don't quit. Good. Last 15 seconds here. Time for several more reps. Keep at it. Keep going. Unless you're feeling unwell or have actual pain, I want you to push yourself to keep moving. 5 seconds. Don't stop. Finish up that rep. Good. You can put the weights aside. We're going to go into a higher intensity exercise, more cardio focused, 180-degree hop. You're going to start facing one wall. You're going to hop so that you face the other wall. And then you're going to hop back. Make sure you hop one way and then hop back the way you came so that you're not going to keep hopping back, hopping leading off on the same side. So you don't want to keep hopping towards the left and turning that way. You should hop to the left, then hop to the right. Land softly. If you need to bring down the impact here, you can hop from one to the other. So you don't have to do both at the same time. It doesn't require as much power, as much muscle engagement. So you can do it that way. Last few seconds, keep at it. Working as quickly but as safely as you can. Take a breather. Whew. Get myself some water. Couple deep breaths. Let's get ready for our second set here. 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, 3 completions, several exercises, 7. Warm up, cool down, 25 minutes. Work time. You got this. You're more than halfway through the workout. And remember, a couple of those minutes will be for cooling down and stretching. Keep going, 15 seconds. Land softly. Plant those heels. Don't quit. Last 10 seconds. And rest. Good. Step touch. Few hamstring curls. And several nice deep breaths. Hope you're feeling good. Be proud of yourself for showing up today. That matters. That counts. Celebrate that victory. Sometimes getting started is the hardest part. Remember, you can hop one foot to the other. You don't have to do both at the same time. This is round 3. And then we have 2 more exercises to get through. Good, keep at it. Landing softly. Last 10 seconds. Last 5. Couple more reps. Almost there. Take a breather. 15 seconds of rest. We're moving into our 6th exercise. We have weighted side lunges. If you're using weight, whether you're using one heavy weight that you hold central or both, you can hold them central. Keep them close. Step to the side. So one thing you can do is plant your feet wide and shift the weight side to side. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, then you're going to step off. Make sure you step wide. Both legs are slightly angled out. Knees tracking over toes. Make sure you're sending your hips back and down. And those heels stay planted. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you press up. Almost there. Take your breather. You can set weights aside. Towel off. Clean your glasses. Get a quick sip. Do a couple shoulder rolls, a little shimmy. Let's get back to it. Second round. Second set. Here we go. Weights close. Be aware of your surroundings. Make sure you clear enough space to move. Switch your angle if you need to. And again, stay engaged. How are you moving? How should you be moving? Is that non-weight bearing leg fully extended? Are your heels planted? Are knees tracking over toes? Are you keeping the weights nice and close? Think about these things. You want to move in a way that's effective, but you also want to move in a way that's safe. You're almost there. A few more seconds. Keep moving. Couple more breaths. Rest. Good. Couple nice deep breaths. In our last exercise, we're down on the floor. We're working in plank position with the movement. Here we go. If you have issues with your wrist, you can, I'll show you a modification But one thing you can do as we're doing the plank to pike, you can simply hold in a front plank for 45 seconds. As a modification option, you can plank against the wall or against a sturdy piece of furniture just to give you an incline. Now the plank to pike is going to give you a bit more upper body, arm and shoulder work than if you just hold and plank, or if you reverse the movement and bring the legs in, but it's still a good option. Take a breather. Whew. Waist aside, get a quick sip if you need to, and then we're going down. Plank to pike. Hands beneath shoulders. Good, legs out. Press back and tap the knee, or tap the shin. Come back into plank, stopping with ears, shoulders, hips, heels level. Keep going, there's time. On the clock, don't quit. Keep the core engaged, squeeze the glutes when you're lowering back down. Helps prevent that lower back from hyperextending. Keep breathing as you move. One modification is to hold and plank, or even in low planks, you can challenge yourself a little bit more. Tap out. Again, it won't challenge your arms and shoulders as much as this movement does, but it's still a great option. Take your breather. Come off those arms, let them rest. So you can do that, holding that low plank, or even holding a low plank with the tap out. Good, let's get back at it. 2 more completions, then we cool down and stretch. Keep breathing, keep moving. Stay engaged, be aware of your form. How far are you lowering those hips? You don't want to keep them up towards the ceiling, but you also don't want to let them sag towards the floor. Good, keep planting those hands beneath the shoulders as you come back into that high plank. Good, take your rest. Woo, I'm feeling good. I'm glad I showed up today. I hope you are too. And even if you're like, no, I'm tired, you did it though. And the body will benefit from it. Here we go, last 45 seconds of work. Keep breathing, keep moving, keep hips in line with shoulders, in line with those ears as you come back into that high plank. Good, you got this. No quitting. You can do it, tell yourself you can. I believe in you, believe in yourself. Keep going, 15 seconds. No stopping. Don't quit. Almost there. Tell yourself a couple more reps. And that's time. Woo. Come up slowly. Take some deep breaths. Let's start with stretching the shoulders. Flatten the palm. Press down. Drop your head in the other direction. Nice deep breaths. Let's slow down that heart rate. Good. Roll it out. Switch sides. Flatten the palm. Press down. Drop your head in the other direction. Deep breaths. Good. Lace the fingers. Press forward slightly around that upper spine. Couple nice deep breaths here. Good. Release. 2 shoulder rolls. Good. Bring the heels towards your backside. Let's do a quad stretch. Knee down, legs closed. Breathe deeply and hold. You should feel this stretch in the quads and the tops of the thighs. Good. Switch sides. Continue to breathe deeply. Heels toward your backside. Knee down, legs closed. We're almost there. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed, down and away from the ears here. Good. Release. Feet together, hinge forward so you can stretch and the hamstrings and the backs of your thighs. Good. If you want to, grab the toes and pull them towards your shin, just of one foot. Engage the calf muscles there. Hold for about 10-15 seconds. Recommended 15 to 30. Release and grab the toes on the other side. Pull them towards your shins to stretch the calf muscles. Good. Roll up nice and slow. One vertebrae at a time. Follow through at the top with a shoulder roll. Do it again. This time take a wider stance. Squat down. Roll up nice and slow. One vertebrae at a time. Reach up and overhead. Swing the arms down. Up and overhead. Shake and release. That's your workout. Thank you for joining me. If you like, please give it a like, subscribe, and join me for more workouts in the future. Take care. See you next time.